Stepping Up to the Plate on BCTV is presented by Smoker & Company and One Source Business Solutions. Good evening. Welcome back to Stepping Up to the Plate on BCTV, presented by the Smoker family of companies. This month's edition is very exciting for us. We start off by showing you some highlights of a trip that members of the Big Vision Foundation took up to Connecticut to the Mohegan Sun Casino and Resort as we participated in the World Baseball and Softball Coaches Convention. Over 2,000 coaches were exposed to one of Berks County's crown jewels that weekend as we told them all about the Big Vision Sports Complex and our replica of Fenway Park, Charlie Wagner Field. We're excited to be able to bring some of these teams to the complex this summer, and we're looking forward to a great 2018 season. Additionally, in this episode, you'll hear from some of the Berkshire Baseball and Softball Club alumni as we had our reunion back in February at the Pizza Como on 5th Street Highway. And we asked a lot of the alumni that participated in the reunion what was their greatest Berkshire memory. So you get to hear from some of them. And most excitingly, you'll get to hear from some of our current players as we near the spring season getting ready to start. So we talked to them about their excitement for the upcoming season, their high school season, their Berkshire season, and some of the things that make it important to them to be part of the Berkshire Baseball and Softball Club. So enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, this is Missy from Big Vision Foundation. We're out here tonight at Pizza Como for the Berkshire Baseball and Softball Reunion, and we asked every Berkshire alumni here one question, and that was, what was their favorite Berkshire memory?
Hi, Stephen Croft here. My favorite Berkshire memory so far is definitely watching my son Stephen play for Berkshire. This is the second generation from my family that has now played for Berkshire, so it's been a really cool experience.
Hi, my name is Michael Smith, and my favorite Berkshire memory would be getting to spend countless hours with my teammates who have become lifelong friends over the years, some of which we get to see tonight at the alumni reunion.
Hi, Mark Goldstein here, alumni from 1991. One of the favorite moments that I can recall is when we played at Grateford Prison. It was quite an experience back then. Us young older teens and young 20s walking into the prison, looking out through the window, and in the courtyard you see obviously the baseball field, but there was bleachers, and we're like, why are there bleachers there? So as we eventually get through security and we're practicing, all of a sudden a bell rings and out come the inmates, and it was incredible. One of the highlights was Aaron Archie hitting a shot to cell block C or something. It was amazing. Had everyone in the courtyard up rooting. It was really an amazing experience. It was a great experience. The inmates were wonderful, even the one I actually hit with one of my pitches. But it really was. They enjoyed it. It was a really good baseball game, and it's definitely one of the best experiences I ever had as a baseball player.
Hi, my name is Kevin Cantner, and I am an original member of the Berkshire Red Sox. I've been playing and coaching with the organization since 1990. I have a few favorite memories. I understand that one of my previous players, Mark, mentioned one of my favorite memories, which was playing at Grateford Prison. So I have a few others. One I'll mention is that in the early days, we actually took several trips to play in Canada as the Berkshire Red Sox. And when we would go there, specifically on those trips, everybody thought that we were part of the Red Sox organization. So people would come up to us and they'd be asking us to sign autographs. We signed baseballs. It was really, for someone who's never been a professional baseball player, it was really an exciting experience for us, not only to travel there, but also to get that sort of notoriety. Also, just a few other memories. I was part of the first Red Sox team to win a league championship as a player and a coach in the spring, what was then called the Spring Lawn Optimist Baseball League. That's a special memory for me, and currently now I play and coach on the 28 and over baseball team, and we've had a very good run, and we've actually won our league championship 5 out of the last 6 years, and we play our championship games at First Energy Stadium. So we've had many good memories there as well. I think that's it. Thank you.
I am Jason Miller, and I played for the over 28 Berkshire Red Sox the past 2 years. And the group of guys, are the camaraderie of the team. It's just fun. It's a great team to be a part of. And when we get to the playoffs, we step it up another level, and we just want to win. And 2 years ago, first year that they had the playoffs at the Reading Stadium, we had a game that went back and forth all game, went to 10 innings, and we had a walk-off, and it was very exciting. So,
my name is Phil Rakulia, and I was the manager for the Berkshire Red Sox. Started as the under 30 manager for a season, and I got a great opportunity to coach the over 30 team. And this is where my number one memory is. We're playing in the NABF World Series. What that meant, I have no idea. It was a tournament, and we qualified for it. And we're playing our arch rivals, the Black Sox, East End Black Sox to be exact. And we're at Bear Stadium. That's where this tournament's taking place. And I believe we're down a run or two. It's right in the middle of the game, maybe the third inning. And one of our runners gets sent home. He gets tug out at home. And after he gets tug out, he goes after the catcher, and a bench clearing brawl proceeds. I've never been in a bench clearing brawl before, but I can tell you this. I probably wasn't a real good manager at that point. I was running around all these piles of guys as they were just throwing haymakers, and they were on the ground wrestling. So it was like carnage. I was looking around at this. I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not believe what happened. Complete shock. Got into the dugout after it was all said and done. A couple guys got thrown out of the game. My heart was racing. I knew I didn't act appropriately. I should have gotten out there and tried to protect the team. But it was my first bench clearing brawl. We were down at the time, and unbelievably, we came back and won the game 6-4 to advance to the winner's bracket final. But probably one of my top memories. I'm not sure if it's number one, but it's the first thing that came to mind when I was asked the question, what's my number one memory being in the Berkshire organization. Being in my first bench clearing brawl, that was probably at the top of the list.
Hi, my name is Peter Jordan of Berkshire Baseball, and I'm here to tell you about my favorite memory of Berkshire Baseball. Definitely Zach Schneider's field prep. That's one of my memories. Anything to do with the 2005 Harrisburg trip that we were on for the Optimist team, winning all those championships for the Optimist team, 2006 and 7. 5 out of 6 championships for the over 28 team, and you're welcome to all my teammates for hitting those home runs for you.
Hello, everybody. This is Dan Klauser, president of the Big Vision Foundation. We're out here at Ozzy's during one of our Berkshire Bobcats workouts. I'm joined with Nat Avello Cologne. Nat, thanks for joining me tonight.
Thanks for having me.
So, Nat, you're actually a freshman at BTI, playing your last season of travel ball. Tell me about how you feel about the opportunity to get out there and play this summer.
I mean, it's my last year, so obviously I'm going to go hard. I'm going to take it seriously. I'm going to try to help the girls out as much as I can, and I'm going to enjoy my last season of ball, you know what I mean? I didn't have the chance to play in college, but now I got an opportunity to do it here.
That's awesome. And I know Coach Ashley had mentioned that you've really kind of taken a leadership role with the team, and we have kind of combined 14 under and 18 under team at these workouts. And you've kind of taken a bit of a leadership role and taken some of those younger girls under your wing. Why do you feel it's important as a veteran player to kind of take some of those younger players and guide them throughout this process?
Well, I mean, when I first started to play, it wasn't easy on me either. I didn't have no one there to, everybody was pretty much selfish in a way. So me being older, having the younger teams, and having the younger girls being able to practice with me, I'm obviously step up and be a leader and show them, some things are going to get hard and some things are just going to come naturally. You can't really get discouraged when you can't do something other players cannot. So, it's just, a effort of the whole team pushing forth and just being a leader.
I think that's awesome to take that leadership role on and really embrace it. What are some of the things first of all, how long have you actually been playing softball in general? How young were you when you started?
I started playing baseball when I was six and up, and then I realized I wasn't able to play baseball in high school because they didn't like females on the baseball team, however, whatever that may be. But I started playing softball my freshman year, so 4 years now, 5.
Okay, so you actually played baseball up until your 9th grade year. Awesome. What are some of the things the game has taught you just about life in general now that you're out of high school and in college? What are some of the things the game's taught you?
Definitely to compose my anger. I'm very competitive, extremely competitive. I mean, it helped me compose, how to act towards one another, not to get frustrated, not take my anger out on another, respectful, obviously, because in the real world, you obviously have to be respected to get respected, respect back. So, I mean, it all combines in the game. Whatever energy you put forth in the real life, you're going to get that positive energy back.
Awesome. We're excited to have you as part of our program. And again, love the fact you took on a leadership role for us. And, with the Bobcats getting back on the field after a long hiatus here, we're excited to have players like yourself as part of the program. So thanks for joining me tonight, and thanks for being a part of our program. Any last thing you want to say to our viewers before we sign off here?
I mean, I hope the older girls learn something, the younger girls learn something from me, and obviously they keep on pushing through. That's it. And hopefully we have a good season.
All right, great. Thanks a lot, Nat. All right, now I'm joined with Kate Liskey, one of our 14 and under Bobcats. Kate, thanks for joining me tonight.
Good to be here.
All right, so you're one of our pitchers for the Bobcats. This is your first year playing travel softball. Tell me about how you found out about the Bobcats and what you're looking forward to most about this season.
I found out about the Bobcats from Ashley because she's my pitching coach. So she invited me to come out and try out. And I'm looking forward to just making new friends and having a good experience because this is new and it's going to be fun.
Yes, we've got, you're from Elko. You're a freshman at Elko. We've got some Conrad Weiser girls on the team. We've got some Wilson girls on the team, some Reading girls. Forget if I'm missing any others. So I guess it does give you an opportunity to meet some girls that you haven't known before. So how's that working out for you right now? Are you starting to get some new friends and you guys are doing all your Snapchat stuff and Instagram and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I know some of the girls from Conrad Weiser, so it's I just need to just meet everybody else. So I've gotten a head start kind of.
Cool. So you pitch, and what other positions do you play?
I play first, second, third, and outfield.
Okay, so pretty much a utility player when you're not on the mound. How long have you been playing softball in general?
For a really long time. I think I might have been maybe 7 or I think I was 7 when I started.
What's one of the things you love most about the game?
I don't know. I just love it and the whole thing, not personally, but it's just the whole thing, just the rush and just the excitement of running the bases and just when because I'm a pitcher, when you throw that perfect pitch and they strike out, just the adrenaline, just yeah. I can't get it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. What other sports do you play? Do you play any other sports?
I play basketball.
Okay. Do you like softball more than basketball, or the other way around?
I like softball better.
All right. Well, we're excited to have the team take the field. This is our first year back in quite a few years. We're excited to have you as part of the program. All right, now I'm joined with Kaylee Richmond, one of our 14 under Bobcats, again out here at Ozzy's during one of our winter workouts. Kaylee, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, Kaylee, obviously you're part of the team because your mom is one of our coaches, one of our original Bobcats. Has she ever told you the story about how she's an original Bobcat?
Partly.
I've heard her tell you the story many times already, so you can be honest that you've heard it multiple times. Anyway, so first year back with the Bobcats. Tell me what are some of the things you're looking forward to the most this season?
Being able to learn, know new people and just getting used to having different competition.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that our program is one of those intangibles where it's not really about playing better competition or being on a quote-unquote travel team. It's really kind of that social aspect of being able to meet girls that aren't in your school district, kind of get out of that, comfort zone of your social life there. So, we've got girls from several different school districts here, and you're starting to make some new friends and stuff like that. How long have you actually been playing softball, and what are, some of the things you like most about the game?
I've been playing for, I want to say, this is my 6th year, and I enjoy pitching. Like, that's just my main position. It gets me angry, it gets me sad, it just makes me feel comfortable with myself. I feel like I can express myself through pitching.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely one of the things, that the game really helps, helps you deal with failure, helps you, get that competitive spirit going and everything. So, it's kind of neat when we talk to some younger kids and, hear how those same emotions are, the reasons why you guys are drawn to the game as well. So we're amazingly, we're only a month and a half from the start of our season, which is really hard to grasp. And, this is really your first experience playing travel ball. What are some of the things, that you're, as you meet these new players, how do you think the team's going to perform this year on the field?
I feel like we have a really good team that we just went out and got. I feel like we can do really good with this team.
And in addition to your mom, you got a couple really good coaches involved here. What are the, some of the things you're learning throughout the winter workouts here that you're excited to put into motion once the season starts?
Just practicing hard and getting ready for everything. Since it's my first year, like you said, I'm not used to this, so it's going to be different, but I feel like I'm ready for it and I can do well during it.
Awesome. All right, folks, now we're out here at Ozzy's with our baseball teams. They just are getting started with their winter workouts, joined now with Jimmy Nunez. Jimmy, thanks for joining me tonight.
Yep, you're welcome.
So Jimmy's been playing in the Berkshire program for a couple years now. Last year was actually the recipient of the Loretta McGarry Community Service Award. Jimmy, first of all, before we start talking about the workouts, tell me a little bit about what it was like to get that honor of getting the Community Service Award last year.
It was a great honor. It was a pleasure volunteering at the facility. Everyone was friendly, all the workers and even the coaches.
Awesome. So looking forward here to this year. We just started out with the winter workouts. You actually come out early and help with the younger kids in their clinic. Tell me why you like coming out, early, kind of off the record type of thing and getting involved and helping some of those younger kids learn the game.
I was a young kid and I always looked up to older players and I always listened to what they had to say, and I just want to help out the younger kids.
Absolutely. And you're now a freshman at Wyomissing, correct? Getting ready to go into your first year of high school baseball. What are you looking forward to on the field in high school this year?
I'm looking forward to the competition. Pitchers throwing faster, not a lot of errors, competitive baseball.
Absolutely. And looking ahead to our to the Berkshire seasons, what are some of the things you're looking forward to there?
I'm looking forward to making new friends, being more competitive in the tournaments, and being a better team.
All right, awesome. Jimmy, I've told you this many times in the past, we're very proud to, have young men like yourself wear that name on their chest, and, you really take it, what we stand for, you really exemplify that. So, definitely want to congratulate you on the award last year and look forward to having you being a part of our organization for a long time to come. So thanks for joining me tonight. Any last things you want to say before we sign off here?
Thank you for the opportunity to help out, and thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy. Okay, now I'm joined with Pedro Rosario, who's actually our MVP of our 14 and under team last fall. Just getting ready to start our winter workouts. Pedro, what are some of the things you're looking forward to this season?
I'm looking forward to working with my teammates and playing baseball again.
All right. How did it feel last year, first year in the organization, new team, new coach, new system, and you came out and won the MVP award? What was it that really kind of, set you apart last year?
Well, I like that I was on a new team, and I like that they really brought us in and they made us feel welcome, and that's kind of what let me play really well.
Awesome. That's one of the things that we really want to stress in our organization. It's not about kids from one school district or another school district. It's really about getting kids from a bunch of different school districts together and, get them to know each other. So it really goes beyond the game of baseball. So, it's great to hear you talk about how much that meant to you to kind of get welcomed into the family. So, going forward this year, another Berkshire season, you're going to be moving up to the 16-year-old level. You're actually playing your first year of high school baseball as a freshman. What are some of the things you're looking forward to, going into a new level of baseball with high school and 16 and under baseball?
Well, I'm looking to get better. I'm looking to work harder, and I'm looking to meet some new teammates.
Awesome. Pedro, thanks for joining me tonight, and good luck out there working out and getting ready for the season.
Thank you.
All right, now still out here at Ozzy's during our first Berkshire Baseball winter workout. Now I'm joined with a 7th grader from Blue Mountain High School, actually Blue Mountain Middle School, Trey Sanders. Trey, thanks for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
So Trey, this is your second year going into the Berkshire program. What positions you play on the team?
Outfield, and I pitch.
All right. What were, last year you were new to the program. What were some of the things that, you enjoyed that made you want to come back for a second year with the Berkshire program?
Just my teammates, my coach. I mean, I think I learned a lot over the past year, so.
That's great to hear. It's definitely one of the things that we're striving for, to have guys out there and learning stuff. So brand new season, getting ready to start. You've actually been out here working out in January as well with our other clinics. What are some of the things you're looking forward to going into the next season here?
I just think the younger talent, get them ready for when they come up with us, so they're ready and they know, and so we can all gel together and get some wins. Awesome.
So we've got kids out here from 10 and under on up to 18 and under. So you're kind of in the middle of that whole group. Do you like the fact that we all work out as a big group like that, like one big family?
Yeah, because the younger kids can learn from the older kids, and like my age can learn from the older kids. So I think they had a real influence on the past season and this season coming up.
Awesome. Great to hear. Any last things you want to add, Trey, before we sign off?
I don't know. Let's just win all of our games.
All right. Well, good luck this year, and thanks for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Still out here at Ozzy's, the winter home of Berkshire Baseball and Softball Club. Now joined with our 14 under and 18 under Berkshire Bobcats coach, Ashley Richmond. Ashley, thanks for joining me today.
You're welcome, Dan.
So, Ashley, kind of an interesting story how you got back involved with the organization. You were one of our original Bobcats. Your mom and dad helped coach the organization back when we had the first round at the Bobcats. And tell me a little bit about why you're still involved in the game and why you still enjoy coaching, and what made you want to be an integral part of getting the Bobcats program back up and running.
My mom passed away about 5 years ago. She was a left-handed pitcher through high school in her years. So then she kind of passed it down to me, and she coached me, like you said, all through my entire life, and kind of miss her. So it's helping me kind of get back involved with her, and I love the game and I love teaching the girls, so helps me out that way.
Cool. And you're out here Saturday and Sundays doing lessons, private lessons, pitching. How long have you been doing lessons?
My first lesson was when I graduated college, so that was 2012, so about 6 years. So.
Okay. And if any of our viewers out there would want to get in contact with you to do a lesson, how would they go about doing that? I know it's on our website at bigvisionfoundation.org, which you can also get through the BerkshireSoftball.com website as well. But if they want to reach out to you directly, how would they do that?
They can call me or text me at 610-698-5631, or you can email me at ashwarner, WARNER 16 @gmail.com.
Excellent. So, like I said, we've been working out now for a couple months. We're getting close to the season. We're about 45 days out, which is really hard to fathom in its own right. But what are some of the things that you're looking forward to the most about actually getting out there on the field with the girls?
I think the best part is we just kind of pulled girls together locally, so it's kind of awesome to see the talent we actually scrapped together in the short period of time. So I think it's going to be awesome to see, like, we have girls from Wilson and Weiser and a couple from Reading, and see them all come together on the field, because they've been working really hard on Tuesday night practices. So I think it's going to be a pretty good team.
Awesome. All right, now I'm joined by Jaden Mays, one of our 18 and under players in the Bobcats. senior at Ephrata High School. Jaden, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So you're out here this morning, normally just out here getting your regular one-on-one pitching lessons, but today was a little unique where we actually did a video of you pitching that you're going to send off to some college coaches. So tell me why you thought thought that was important for Coach Ashley to set up for you and get Coach Kelsey out here to video you a little bit.
Well, when I had my Albright tour, I talked to the coach there, and she was really excited that I was a lefty, so she really wanted to see me, and Ashley's my pitching coach, so I really wanted her to help me get through this.
Awesome. So where are some of the places you want to go to school at right now?
It's between Albright in Reading and then Millersville University.
And what are you going to look to major in?
Oral surgery.
Nice. Very nice. So how long have you been playing softball?
Since I was like 5, T-ball up all the way up through.
What are some of the things that really, you really enjoy about the game and why you want to continue playing in college?
I just love like making the connection with all the girls and having like a family on and off the field that I can rely on for everything.
Awesome. So Jaden, I understand that last year you had to overcome some challenges. You actually missed the entire season due to back injury. You want to talk a little bit about that and what it was like to continue to battle and what you had to do to get back out onto the field?
Yeah, it was really hard. I went to like countless doctor visits, and they really didn't know what was wrong until we had an MRI scan, and I was in a back brace for 8 weeks, and then I couldn't just go back onto the field after that. I had to go to PT and get strength back, and then finally, right at the end of the season, I could go back for a little bit, but not very long. So it was just really fun to be able to come back and now be better with it.
So, obviously in life, we're always facing our own obstacles and stuff like that. Is there, anyone you really leaned on for support during that time? I'm sure some parents and friends and family, but, what really helped you get through that time and, stay positive and keep battling through it?
My teammates, definitely. They were always very supportive. My mom, 100% my mom. She's my rock through everything and my best friend.
Awesome. I think that's a great story. Again, like I said, throughout life, there's always going to be obstacles that come up. Some we're a little bit more prepared for others, but I think at a young age to be able to overcome that's going to help you as you get older. Pretty great story, and again, glad to have you as part of our organization. Any last things you want to add about your Bobcats experience so far?
I'm just having fun, and I'm excited for our games.
All right. Thanks a lot for joining me today.
Thank you.